Hey, it's Joel here with a little tech tip, and we're talking about this little three-stone ring and how when you're polishing, it's hard to get in some of these little spaces. So what I'm going to do is show you what I do. First of all, we don't use the big buff first because it sort of tends to do the outside and it actually wears out the high spots if you try to focus on the low spots. So I start with a 3/4 inch soft bristle brush. This one's a little bit worn out, and it's on an adapter so that I can fit it onto my polishing machine here. And then I'll show you the trick. We're going to use Picasso blue. We're going to push it into there till it gets a little bit of a blue coloring on the edge. And then when I polish my piece, I don't want to deform the brush. I just want to let the edges of the bristles scoot across it, because the edges are what has the compound and does the polishing. If you push really hard, you're not really polishing. It might look like you are, but you're deforming the metal and the brushes aren't working. So as you can see, just gently doing it like this, I'm barely holding this, will get inside of all those prongs and all the gallery work, and you can roll it here and here. And that does a really good job of getting the detail polished without smoothing out the high spots. Then we go in with the big brush, the big wheel, the muslin wheel, soft. I'm using a soft Luxor muslin wheel. And now we're just focusing on the larger surface areas, because we've already done the small, tight little areas in here. So now I'm just going to do the shank. And again, you don't want to push too hard. You just want to use the edges of the wheel, not pushing into it. So you get a nice shiny surface like that. And you could scrape over this, but because we've already polished inside the low spots, we really only have to just touch the high spots. And that way, you don't mess up this ring and deform it. And then I'll gently skirt over the prong tips. And one of the things I want to look for is, are they catchy? So I've got to work on that prong tip because it's a little catchy. But there you go. Looks pretty good. And that's a little tech tip about polishing.